aren't they?
Full queen. They're full queen.
Huh.
Alright, they're from
I'm a full queen.
They were on just like that.
What's up, YouTube? Today is Tuesday, and today I have been really busy. I woke up at like 8 o'clock, and then I have been working since then. So it is now, actually it's now like 5:30. So I worked, I went down to the pool for about an hour and then worked down there, and then my sister came over for about an hour, and so we chilled a little bit. And now I'm about to go over to my parents' house to pick up some stuff and to see them, and they already miss me. So I'm gonna go over there and hang out with them. And Steve's studying downstairs, and I'm glad it's a rest day because I have got a lot of work done, which is really good. Oh yeah, I did check in with my coach, Nick, and last week my weight went up like 2 pounds out of nowhere, and we're thinking it's due to like hormones, but my like cycle gets really weird when I compete. I'll lose it my entire prep, and then it will come back on peak week. So it has yet to come back since junior nationals, but I still get the symptoms of it. So I hold a lot of water, which makes me gain weight, which is normal for a cycle. So we held off on increasing my macros last week. We just did a tiny increase this week, so added 15 carbs on rest days and 10 carb on training days. So today's macros, it's a rest day, are 185. Yeah, 185 carb, 55 fat, 150 protein. That is all that's going on today, and I will catch up with you guys in a little bit. Alright guys, I just got a package from Real Good Food, and they just came out with this pizza, and the macros are literally insane. 25 protein, 4 carb, and then the fat is 12. And they're single pizzas, they're gluten-free, grain-free, very high protein, and literally 4 carbs. That's insane. So they sent me a ton of their pizzas, and I'm so excited to try them. I've been like waiting for this to come into my mail, and I'm so excited. Voila! Guys, I never thought I would say this, but I'm actually full. It's not the worst problem to have. It's actually a great problem. If I would have said this was a problem like 4 months ago when I was dieting, I would have punched myself in the face.
Whoa! Thank you, Taylor.
Happy first day of school.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Did you hear about me wearing new clothes today?
Ain't it? How's it going over there? In your
Good.
apartment? You know what I mean?
Oh my gosh, I know. Taylor and Lucy like the yasso. Okay, you can have it. That's for you. She's going crazy. She loves it. I never had something so delicious. Evan thinks he's gonna swoop her. I know, Evan goes in for the kill. I know. Like seriously, you have to go after the most sought after girl. Is that a joke?
Let's go for Amanda.
I'm just gonna go in for
Nothing
it.
left to do. Let's go for Amanda.
What's up, YouTube? Today is Wednesday, and I am about to go work out. I actually wanted to quickly show you guys what I use for my everyday makeup. Before I go to the gym, I like to just put on a little bit of a base foundation, and then obviously my brows, because I look naked without them. So, first off, I have been not using a moisturizer because Indiana is really freaking humid, and so I don't need it, whereas when I lived in Colorado, I would wear it every day. So first off, I do this Tarte Poreless. It is a primer, and so I just put it on my face with my hands. And then the next step I've used this for like 2 years now, and I just can't go away. I use other products and nothing ever compares to this BB cream Tarte. I do it in medium, and then I soak this in water, and then I like rinse it out, and then I tap it on my face, the BB cream. Ugh, my arm's getting tired. This camera gets heavy sometimes. And then the next step I will use the Laura Mercier Veil Powder. What is this even called? Oh, it's a setting powder. My sister knows all these terms and she just gets the stuff for me. But I put this on top to help it set, and BB cream is really dewy looking, so I like to kind of make it more of a matte look and use this with this. And then I will do the brows in this pencil. It doubles as a brush and then a pencil. And then I have soft brown as the color. Oh, focus. Anastasia is the... It is not going to focus, is it? Anastasia is the brand. And then for my lashes, I'll do Better Than Sex, or I will do this telescopic mascara from L'Oreal. And then that's all. That's all there is to it. Face wash, I've been using this Chamberlain and Goats or whatever. I don't know how to say it, but I've been using this ever since I got a little sample in Birchbox, and it smells so good. It's like a grapefruity smell. I don't know, I just love it. And yeah, those are the, oh, and then sometimes I'll set my makeup with this Urban Decay makeup setting spray, and this literally makes your makeup last all day long. I love it. I tend to get oily sometimes, so I'll use that, especially if I'm like going out and about for all day or I'm gone all day. I will throw that on my face. So, oh, and then everyone asks what lip gloss I wear. I wear Carmex. That's like what I wear every day. I'm addicted to it. It's like almost when my lips don't have it on, they crave it. And my best friend is a dental assistant. She said to use Vaseline instead, but Carmex just is like an addiction, I guess. But, alright. I'm gonna drink this coffee, do a little bit of work, and then go ahead up some shoulders, chest, and core. Good shoulder workout. Literally did lateral raises for 2 minutes, 3 sets, 1 minute rest between sets at the end, and I don't think I'm gonna be able to move my arms tomorrow. So if y'all wanna try that, let me know how it goes, and we'll both be in pain together. Good morning, YouTube. It is Saturday, and today I am going up to Purdue to help my little sister move into her apartment. So that's what we got going on. It's an ugly, rainy day out. So that's what we have going on today. And I wanted to quickly show you my meals that I'm bringing, because there's no way I'm hitting these macros without bringing my meals. And I want to make sure that I am 100% on track. So, oh my gosh, that thunder. Alright, so I have 185 grams of jasmine rice, 4 grams of olive oil, extra virgin. I also have this really good sauce that has great macros for just 17 grams. It is so good. You guys have to get it. It makes everything taste like 1,000 times better. And then I have 100 grams of asparagus, 4 ounces of ground turkey, 99%. And then I have my 40 grams of cream of rice with a half scoop of bioactive whey and 5 grams of coconut oil. So that's what we have going on for now. And I don't know when I'll be back, but let the adventures of moving again begin. These are literally all her clothes. That's worse than me. How do you feel about going into your first apartment? So excited. It's bittersweet to leave home. Yeah. But I'm excited to move. You're be so independent. Sold. Senior. Senior year.
Actually, I'm excited because then you get to graduate and hang out with me.
I know. Never get rid of her. She could never get rid of me. Is it weird to be back here? It's so weird. All the long walks in the winter. Getting frostbite on my nose and my toes and my... Betty and Ralph. Bailey Hall.
Ralph and bitch, yeah. Really, Ralph. Bitch, yeah.
Views, views, views. So pretty. I think I can see my old apartment. And then part 1. These are queen sheets, aren't they?
Full queen. They're full queen.
Huh. Alright, they're from
I'm a full
Target.
queen. They run just like that on your bed.
Why is it not all the way up? I hate when this happens.
I know, me too.
Get up there, get up! Get up! Final product of the room. So far.
Fun.
Alright, you guys, my sister is like a clothes hoarder. I swear she has more clothes accumulated throughout her whole life than I've ever seen anyone have. So we're trying to get rid of some. Here's what we're doing right now.
I've been waiting for you to say, yeah, let that stuff go forever.
Keep it, those are shorts and they go with my shorts and the net, and I keep it on. Yeah.
When have you worn them?
On spring break, the only time I wear shorts. Yep.
This is my dress.
No, it's not. Mine's large. You are not a large.
These-
I'm a huge.
That's grande.
Like,
Oh! Give me those. Those are
Yeah,
What's the
feel
point?
it.
It's a cooler,
I
remember?
got it for free. I'm bringing it to the pool with beer.
Do you want to keep this Murphy shirt?
Yes.
Ah!
2 Chainz came out on the stage and he looked down because we got into the VIP section because we know the Naptown Kings. They texted me. He said, "Hey, coming out this, we're in VIP." Me and Maria were standing and we were dancing and we were singing to all of our songs. We were like, you know, bands make her dance, you know. And then hear this: 2 Chainz comes out on the stage. He's rapping, and then he comes out right in front of us on the little extension, and he points at me and Maria, and he's pointing at us like this. And he looked at someone backstage and he's pointing like this. Someone came down to us and said, "Do you guys want to come to a party after? We're with the Lil Wayne. We just performed.
We're with the Lil Wayne.
We're with the Lil Wayne. This is not real, whatever." Well, and then we gave him our number and then we look up there and he's on stage. We went back there. We met Birdman. We met Lil Wayne. And we met 2 Chainz. For real. They gave us all of this truck fit outfits. They get them for free. They get boxes and boxes for free.
This.
And that's where I got that.
That is interesting. Right
Never
there.
let it go.
I'm
Ever.
letting it go because it reminds me of the day that I met Lil Wayne and he really is really little. Like he's small. He's so and he's I like a crab apple. I swear. And 2 Chainz is like 47 years old and he's like 6'7" and his real name is Tahi Deps. Weird.
Alright, so we're just now leaving Purdue. It is 8:30, so it took us longer than we thought. But, so we're stopping at Chick-fil-A. And I got a salad, and I'm gonna dip my fork in this avocado lime ranch dressing. And then I got my lovely diet lemonade. And then I got some grilled chicken tenders that are coming out right now.
Thank you. My pleasure. Have a good day. You too. Thanks.
Yeah.
Outfit of the night. Peace out, guys. Peace out. What's up, YouTube? Today is Sunday, August 14th, and I wanted to wrap this video up really quickly with something that I threw out on Instagram yesterday. I asked you guys what you wanted to see more of for this Grow series, and this isn't necessarily a Q&A, but just a couple questions that were asked on my Instagram, so I'm going to quickly answer those as fast as I can and then wrap this video up. Alright, the first question is from Caitlin Logue, and she is interested on how to grow ab muscles without losing curves. Some have recommended doing more bodyweight exercises for abs, so just wondering your opinion on that. My opinion on that is that everyone is different and everyone grows muscle differently. So there are some people who can grow their abs really easily and don't really have to put much work into it. And then there is the other side of the spectrum where those people have to work really, really hard to put on any sort of muscle density in their core. So I would say test this out on yourself, but if you are someone who it takes a while to gain that density in your core like I am, I would definitely recommend starting with weighted exercises and keeping it within the rep ranges of like 15 to 30, just so you get a nice burn in there, and you can also create density with having weight on your core. So I wouldn't ever be afraid of putting that weight on your core. So for instance, like cable pullovers or cable crunches, you can go, 90 pounds on that and it will be just fine. So I would definitely not be afraid to put the weight on there, but make it a weight so that you can do a very wide rep range, so like 15 to 30 reps, and then do 4 or 5 sets of that. And then if you do see your abs developing very quickly while doing that, I would do both weighted and unweighted. So you could do the cable crunches or anything with weight on it, and then you can do just regular sit-ups or something like that. Just pair it with an unweighted. So that's honestly going to depend on the person. It's going to take some experimenting with yourself, but I know that there are some people who can go through a whole like prep and not do any abs, and then I know there are some people that have to incorporate them like 4 times a week. So that is basically where my opinion lies at, and I would just say to try it out on yourself and take progress pictures every week, write down what you're doing so you have a record, and go from there. The next question comes from healthnut_4. Mind muscle connection in your next video. Alright, so I honestly think there is something to mind muscle connection. I have tested it out on myself, and I do notice when I'm really, really focused, I tend to have a better contraction, and when I picture that muscle in my mind contracting, I feel like there is more of a difference with the muscle working rather than just mindlessly doing curls or whatever you're doing weightlifting wise. So I really do think there's something to it. There's a bunch of research out there that I probably need to research a little bit more, but right now I can say that definitely trying to picture that muscle in your mind while you're contracting, that makes a huge difference. Even like closing your eyes and doing it, I feel like there's a huge difference in focus, strength, and I'm not necessarily sure if there's a difference in like muscle size, but I know that there is a difference in focus and tension and all of that. So that's my take on that. Let's see. This one's from Princess Ninsella. Could you talk about weight gain during growing? Like, what's a steady, slow amount that we could expect to see on the scale? How much is too much of an increase? So this is individual based as well, but I know that for me personally, we're not trying to go over, I think, 15 pounds of stage weight. So basically my stage weight was 108, and we're not trying to go past 121 or 122. So that is our, like, once we hit that, I think that we will just kind of maintain at that level and keep going slower and slower into the reverse diet, or even just maintain on that level of macros. I would pick a weight, let's say like 10 to 15 pounds with your probably like your lowest weight or where you're at right now. If you are already down, like cut, you're ready to grow again, then obviously go between 10 and 15 pounds of that weight. But if you're if you still have fat that you want to lose and you're not the smallest that you think you could be, I would probably do 5 to 7 pounds with what you're at right now. In terms of the pace, I would say this is individualized too, but probably 2 pounds every 3 weeks. You want to go slow so that the weight you're gaining is not solely fat, because if you think about it, real muscle density does take years and years and years to build. So I will be lucky to come in with 1 to 3 pounds of muscle at most my next show. Intaking more macros to gain muscle weight, but I will gain fat weight as well. So just take it slow, watch your weight, you know, weigh in every few days, take record, and then just slowly increase by there. You don't want to go too fast, because if it is too fast, it could be a sign that you're going to gain body fat too fast, and the weight that you're gaining is not necessarily the lean mass that you're wanting to gain. So again, everyone's different, everyone does things different, but that is my take on that. Less chic. All right, so TJ, what's your workout routine? So I don't know if you're talking about my split, but I do Mondays, I'll do legs, and I'll do compound movements plus isolation glute hams. Tuesday I'll have off. Wednesday I'm doing shoulders, chest. Thursday I'm doing back and arms. Friday I'm doing heavy glutes plus isolation quads and hams. So that's what I'm at right now. I'm doing workouts 4 days a week, and we're giving my body a ton of time to recover, a ton of time to rest, and I've noticed huge differences in my motivation, my energy, my strength. That recovery time is crucial if you are trying to gain lean mass. A lot of people think that the more is better, but you really need to think about the rest time. And you also too, if you're working out, you know, 6-7 days a week, you're most likely breaking down that muscle and you're not giving it time to build back up and grow. So definitely take that into consideration if you are trying to grow. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed this little, not Q&A, but kind of Q&A. And I will see you guys in the next video.